Well, people on the Central Coast naturally can be feeling on edge as they also wait to see who the next president is. As we saw in Arizona's Maricopa County, other places could possibly be seeing demonstration as the president's lead slips away here. KION's Jocelyn Ortega joins us from Monterey, where she was able to speak with a historian and a Trump supporter about what they anticipate.
At Window on the Bay, we've seen the road divided. Trump supporters on one side, Biden supporters on the other side, and some say the tension is simply inevitable as the ballot counts come to a close. As an eager nation awaits the results of the next president, people say they fear what can possibly follow.
Worst case scenario is people getting killed or like buildings getting looted.
Or people getting shot by officers.
It's a fight. We're in a desperate point right now.
The 2020 election proved a fierce one with acts of violence and heated demonstrations happening all over the country, including here on the Central Coast. With presidential candidate Joe Biden in the lead, President Trump is now challenging the outcomes of some of the states. Local Republicans say Trump is making the right call.
I feel it's justified because the Michigan and Wisconsin is so close, and I think that just to be on a safe side to protect democracy, make sure that the people's votes are accounted for and make sure it was counted accurately.
With tensions continuing to rise, experts say they are now on the lookout for any potentially dangerous acts or extremist activity. We spoke with Middlebury professor Jason Blazakis, who leads the Center for Terrorism, Extremism, and Counterterrorism. He says he's put an emphasis on monitoring online activity to keep an eye on any extremist groups such as Antifa and the Boogaloos potentially putting out dangerous rhetoric. So far, he says there are no signs that indicate upcoming violence from any groups. His concern surrounds the right-wing groups if President Trump were to lose.
There are a lot of people who are heavily invested in President Trump. There are certainly right-wing, radical white supremacists who subscribe to accelerationist social theories in which they want to see a race war in the United States.
His advice? He feels people should not feel any anxiety over the process.
I would not be living as a paranoid person. People should feel safe going out just as they would any other day.
Meanwhile, Republican member Skeen says it's been a good experience rallying on the Central Coast for Trump. He's taken to social media calling for peace and unification. I did speak with local members of the Republican and Democratic parties out here, and they say they're planning on holding celebrations out here regardless of the winners, and they're hoping that that too can remain peaceful. In Monterey, Jocelyn Ortega, KION News Channel 546.